Hi, Mary.
How are you?
Good. What's all this?
Oh, remember my friend with the documentary class project?
Right, that's today.
Yeah, this is Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You're recording our game today?
Yeah, so my project's about social dynamics in the gaming community, and I remember Mary had mentioned you guys play D&D, so...
Cool. Well, welcome in.
It's also, for the sake of the documentary, feel free to ignore me. You just pretend like I'm not even here.
Pretend like who's not even here? So we normally play here at the dining room table. This is the gang, Henry and Victoria.
What up, bitches?
Hey. This is the final session, too, so you called us on a big night.
Yep, we're all ready, we're all leveled up, our dice are charged, our items are attuned. I think we got this.
I wouldn't be so sure.
The four of us met at a board game club junior year. Chase recruited us for his campaign, and the four of us have been playing together every week since for like 2 years now.
In D&D, players create a character to play through their fantasy adventure.
I play a gnome cleric named Alina Sunbreaker. She's from the Southern Forest, and she fights for the sake of good and protecting the weak.
Each character has unique abilities: swing a greatsword, unleash dark magic.
I'm a healer, which means whenever someone gets knocked down or injured, I'm there to pick them right back up again. Sometimes I feel like that's all I'm good for, but in D&D, everyone's got their role to play.
I'm Victoria, but tonight you can call me Elizabeth or Drain, the Forsaken Princess. She's a half-elf warlock who got her necrotic powers by making a deal with the devil, the ancient Morganath, in exchange for one day returning to her home kingdom, the Bloodstone, to usurp her parents' throne. It's pretty cool, right?
Victoria takes D&D very seriously, which is great for me as a DM. Were her 14 pages of backstory a lot to wade through? Maybe. But I like the enthusiasm.
Characters like Lisbeth press the attack.
Yeah, Victoria is the one who primarily does a lot of the killing things and a lot of the talking the party out of trouble and a lot of the talking the party into trouble and mainly a lot of talking.
Other players keep it simple.
Yeah, his name's Boris. Just Boris. He's a barbarian. He smashes stuff. And he has a really high armor class, which really pisses Chase off. He has to roll really high to attack him. He basically can't be hit.
And if you can't be hit, you can't be killed.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
You all have traveled long and far, faced threats more fearsome than you could possibly imagine. But now you face the greatest threat to Faerun yet. Zal, the Deceiver. I like to think that my campaign contains elements both of traditional D&D high fantasy along with my own personal historical flavor. For instance, the big bad guy, Zol, is the prophesied acolyte of the Cinderborn, the herald of the end times. Now, before the party was even born, he's been lying in wait for the emergence of the Chronosphere Chalice, the only arcane implement he still needs to complete his spell of the end times, which, as you would imagine, would cement his rule as the
Good old Firestorm. I remember when I used that against the Lich King last campaign. Blew his ass right back to the Necro Realm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring it for the boss fight.
Really? If I were you, I would pick another healing spell, because if Henry and I get killed, we're fucked.
Yeah, no, you're right, but It's just that this one's really cool, and I mean, we already have a lot of healing potions anyway.
Okay, well, I can't really maximize my damage if I'm taking a bonus action for a healing potion, but you do you, I guess.
Every story has a main character.
Ideally, in Dungeons and Dragons, there's not supposed to be one protagonist. It's more so about connecting to a story that we're all telling together. It's more about having fun than being the center of attention.
Unholy dread creeps up the back of your spine as you enter the throne room and come face to face with the disillusioned one, Zal, the deceiver.
I step up, my heel boots clanking on the marble floor, and with a flourish, magenta arcane energy dances at my fingertips. Only the dark can slay the dark, Zol.
You know not the true meaning of darkness, little one. Everyone, roll for initiative. At first glance, Zol might seem to be kind of your typical D&D big bad, but he has way more nuance than that. For instance, in the Age of Onyx. Okay, so it's Boris, then Zol, then Lisbeth, then Alina.
All right, I swing my axe at him for 4 points of damage.
From the power that flows through me, from the scourge of the ancient Morgranath.
I heal Elizabeth for 18 hit points.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Insolent maggots, your vanity knows no bounds. Okay, Zol turns his attention to Boris, conjures in his hand a sphere of forbidden necrotic energy, hurling it directly at the barbarian.
Good luck with that.
19.
It's nothing.
Plus modifier 26. I actually hit you.
Oh,
54 points of necrotic damage.
54?
54? Fuck, I'm unconscious.
It's okay. It's okay. We can just have Mary heal us on her next turn.
But Zol's wounded. We should just focus our combined damage on him.
Okay, well, in case you forgot, Mary, you're playing a healer.
I have attack spells too, you know.
Okay, yeah, and I could use an action roll to give him a potion, but playing on several rolls is counterproductive.
And what would your role be, Victoria?
That sort of thing can happen. Everyone plays D&D differently, so when someone tries to assume the main character role, there can be some tension. It's all fun and games, though. No one gets hurt.
Mary.
Holy shit.
What? Oh. It's fine. It just happens when I'm locked in. Let's just keep playing.
Zol turns his attention to you
Don't you dare.
and is going to launch a disintegrate at you.
18.
Fail.
Damn it!
That's going to be 78 points of force damage.
70 fucking 8?
Dice don't lie.
We're fucked.
Mary, you're up next.
Still got one more chance.
How's Zol looking, Chase?
Bloodied. He's not looking good.
Would it have been smart to heal my more powerful allies? Sure. But I don't play this game to feel smart. I play this game to do cool shit I could never do in the real world. Don't get me wrong, I love playing a healer and I love helping my friends, but when you put me face to face with a level 12 illusion wizard who's mere inches from taking a spinal breath, I look to my comrades and regard their fallen forms. Entrust me with your forgiveness and your faith. I begin to mutter an incantation, radiant magic crackling at my fingertips as I summon Firestorm.
You're going to want this number to be as low as possible.
No.
What does that mean?
Mary, you're going to roll 14.
14?
Zol, his eyes full of hate and resignation, falls to his knees, and his shadowy form dissipates.
Let's
What?
fucking go.
Did I really? I can't.
That was pretty cool. I'm glad that Lisbeth's sacrifice wasn't in vain.
But I'm not done yet.
What?
With my last remaining spell slot, I'd like to cast Mass Healing Word on both Lisbeth and Borith so we can all leave Zol's lair together.
Hell yeah. As you wish.
That's the most fun I've ever had.
Now, although Zol is dead, the wizard's legacy will haunt Faerun forever. In fact, one could argue that now that he's dead, the power vacuum that he's left could create a worse situation for everyone involved. In fact, in the east, the ogress She-King is already marshaling power along the borders. She is drawing power, of course, from the obelisks to the north. They're being fueled by the ritual of Djal Bedek, which is, of course, a small splinter cult, really, but they shouldn't be underestimated, of the warlock academies of the Great North, which itself is a splinter cult, splinter cult of the great grand Wizarding Consortium. Speaking of the Wizarding Consortium, you shouldn't underestimate the threats that are coming from inside. The Wizarding Consortium, they have perhaps grown a little unsatisfied with the way that magic has been taken as this tool. They realize, in fact, that they hold most of the political power in Faerun, and now that there's this vacuum, they may find themselves taking a more active role, perhaps even a role in which they are directly shaping generations of kings through whatever dastardly means they see fit. There will, of course, be people inside the Wizarding Consortium who decide that they want to stick by the traditional monarchical lineage, but I could see a real world where we're seeing perhaps an arcane faction and a more industrial faction led by the dwarves of Ankak.
Cut.
On God.